How long have you fucking known, Tariq? How long have you known? And don't bullshit me, son. Look, Tommy can't be trusted, all right? And as long as you keep rocking with him, then I can't trust you.
You can trust me.
Well, Power Episode 3, directed by 50 Cent. We got the return of our Joe song. And for those of you that came to my channel this summer when I pointed out that TV screen, you got your justification this episode. And I want you same punks that have all that energy when my prediction is wrong to have that same energy and get down there in my comments and say I got it right. And we're going to talk about Power review. But first, I got my wife with me. She does these reviews. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so when I drop videos, you all get them. Best way to navigate this channel, YouTube homepage, scroll down my playlist. There's something in there for everybody. This would be under Power. This episode starts out with Dre in whatever little witness protection home he's in. The scene has Dre get ready to go out. Agent Donovan dies, as I predicted. How do you feel about Dre killing Agent Donovan? He ain't had to do it.
Dre hurt my little feelings.
Why did Dre hurt your feelings?
I was still holding out on Dre being like a semi-good guy. Of course, he's in the drug game, but I was hoping he had a little bit of goodness left in him. Mm-hmm. And he just hurt my little feelings. I was so upset. Yeah, Agent Donovan pleaded, I've got a son, I got a daughter, 2 daughters, blah, blah, blah. And Dre just shot his ass and let blood splatter on his daughter. And you wonder if they're going to ever play it where the daughter comes back and can remember something like that. And maybe one of the spin-offs of the show. Mm-hmm. Wear your +7 glasses.
I just didn't put them on this time. Okay. The next scene we go to, Councilman Tate is getting him some panty draws. I've told y'all that this guy is a crook. But y'all know most politicians are crooks. I don't care how dignified they come out. What did you think about him screwing his campaign manager's wife?
I mean,
with her ring, she had the ring on her finger at that.
Of course, I'm not surprised.
Makes it more better, don't it?
Makes what more better?
Having that ring on her finger makes the act. And she's supposed to be in that yoga. What kind of yoga was that? Give me that. I mean, won't no yoga going on in that room with them. Then the next frame they cut to. Councilman Tate is back in his campaign office, and the DNC sends someone there to help him out. They send him Mrs. Garrity. She is the former wife of a senator. Her issues are she's going to run this man's campaign, but her husband was cheating on her with prostitutes and what may have you. And so they bring her in. She's going to take over the campaign. If y'all not familiar with this actress, she also played in Shooter, which is a pretty decent series. What role do you think she's going to play in Power?
She's going to shake it up. They're teasing a little bit about, her and Ghost, basically. So it's a little bit of teasing where you wonder whether or not she's going to end up making a play for Ghost or is Ghost going to make a play for her. If she does, is she going to be playing him and to manipulate him in any kind of way? Right. So they're bringing her in to shake it up somehow. Yeah,
and she does a hell of a job, y'all. She's a great. If you've never seen her, she is really going to shake it up. And I do think that they're playing a narrative with her that Ghost is going to smash with her too, and we're going to see who controls whose mind when that smashing happens.
But the other thing is whether or not she's going to push Ghost to run for office. I think you made a video suggesting that maybe Ghost may run for office. And she did ask him, you basically said you have a little bit of a politician in you. She said that to him. So
I just don't see them letting Ghost become governor or run for office. I mean, they might, but I just don't see how you're going to fit all that in to 7 more episodes. But we'll see. I'm anxious to see what she does. Next frame, you got Jason pitting Ghost against Tommy because he wants one of them to bring him Alicia Jimenez alive. We constantly say this thing with Jason, Tommy, and Ghost is going to come to a head. I thought it might would have came to a head in this episode with Jason putting them against each other to get Alicia. How do you feel what's going to happen? What is going to be the Falcon Crest for Jason, Tommy, and Ghost?
I still don't know how they're going to bring... I think they're going to come together in the end, but how that's going to happen, I don't know, and how soon.
Right.
I think they teased it a little bit where, you know, Ghost put it on the table. Let's get together. Mm-hmm. Tommy turned him down. I think eventually he's going to come around.
Okay. Yeah, we
but
saw that. But
what's going to bring that together, I have no idea. Maybe another death.
Like I said in one of my previous videos, I think it's going to be Tommy's mama.
Okay.
Somebody going to kidnap his mom or threaten his mom. He's going to find out Jason did it. And that's going to be the thing that makes him team back up with Ghost.
Or is somebody going to do something to Keisha? Well, some of the theories is that Tommy is going to end up killing Keisha. But
that's my theory.
Could Jason do something to Keisha? Because she is kind of getting into the drug game with him. Could Jason do something to Keisha? And then Tommy say, okay, Ghost, let's get together and do something.
Definitely. Next frame, we saw Tasha talking to her mama. Her mama didn't like that she came in there smelling like weed. Tasha needs to figure out a way to wash the money. And what great idea did Tasha come up with?
Child care.
Now, that's something we have a little experience about, considering we have bought, flipped, and owned child care property. And they played that one pretty much to the hilt. When you're trying to get a child care, there's all these rules and regulations and red tape. And that would be an excellent way for her to wash money. And it would be another good way to do some kind of other interlooming weave into the story, because now you're going to have other parents who might want drugs. You're going to have kids. It could be a whole new thing. Tasha gets this, and it looks like she's on her way to getting it. Next frame, we saw Tariq talking about he's running out of his drugs. He goes into the city to re-up, meets with his mama first. Then the mama's like, then Ghost walks into the house like, what your son doing here? And then they wind up at Ghost's penthouse where he takes the rest of the drugs he had left in his sister's room. What do you think is going to happen with Tariq getting short on his supply?
He's going to get it from somewhere.
So if you watch that trailer, and if you go back and watch the trailer video that I did, you see him sneaking through a window. Mm-hmm. I think that is Tommy's location where he keeps his drugs window, and he's going in there, he's going to wind up stealing from his uncle. Mm-hmm. And as you saw in that frame where he's there with Ghost, he basically getting in Ghost's face lying, talking about, you can trust me, Dad. Mm-hmm. And then smiles behind his back. I'm telling you, Tariq is going to get if he's not going to get his butt whipped, he's going to get somebody hurt. Uh-huh. Which one do you think going to happen first?
Well, I think Tariq's going to be the one that's coming out on top in the end.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Even though I want him to get got, I think he's going to sail through and come out on top.
It's not a known secret. 50 Cent spilled the beans. Tariq is going off in one of the spin-offs. Okay. So it's probably 100% assured that he ain't going to die, but it's just a matter of what turmoil is he going to go through to get to that point. Mm-hmm. Next frame, you got Cooper Sachs talking to Agent Rodriguez, and basically they're talking about Donovan dying. And did Cooper Sachs let us in that he's gay when he was talking about the cheekbones of Steve Tapia, the one that was having sex with Angela? If they make him gay, could we somehow or another see him get pawned and get in trouble with somebody?
That don't even fit his personality. What? I don't think that fits his...
Why does it not fit his personality to be gay? Because most men who feel like they can't come out in society, you would never know they gay. Mm-hmm.
But he's so matter of fact with things. I think we would have got that hint a long time ago.
Not if the writers didn't say put it in till now. All I can say is y'all keep a lookout on that. That could be a weakness of Cooper Sachs. Next, we go to the frame where Ghost is talking to Mrs. Garrity. They're getting to know each other. He's offering her a drink. She's offering him insight, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I think with that story, they're just letting us know that at some point in time, there's going to be a love interest between those two. But the question is, do y'all want to see a love interest between them two? Do you want to see Ghost have another love interest?
I still think she's going to push him to run for office now. I mean, it all kind of can align pretty well. I think she's going to end up pushing him to run for office, and that can be a team. Did they even say, like, who's going to be, is it just going to be one spinoff, or are they going to do more?
4 spinoffs.
Okay, so you can easily see a spinoff where he's running for some type of public office. He keeps saying he's trying to clean up his image. And if she's the fixer, in a sense, she can easily run off into that series with him.
Right. Do you see an alliance being formed between her and Tasha? Because you saw when her, Tasha, and Councilman Tate was in that meeting, Tasha said, if you want me to be involved, hell, I just need X, Y, Z. Tasha ain't hold back, put this on the table. And Ramona Garrity said, you know, Tasha, I've been where you're at. A husband has hurt me and cheated. I know what you're going through. You can bounce back and use this to your advantage. And she said, she basically told Councilman Tate, you will give her these things she wants for her cooperation. Could you see them forming an alliance, even though she's going to sleep with Ghost?
I mean, they could. You sure of that? You sure?
I'm positive.
Well, at this point, Tasha don't care anyway. She just wanna, whatever she can get out of it, she gonna get.
Right. Next frame, we got Alicia Jimenez going into the courthouse, and Proctor's inside man gives her the water laced with whatever. But then, do you see them bring in Dre? How dumb can you be? What was up with that?
I don't understand the point of that.
Like,
I'm sure they did it for a reason, but I don't understand the point of that.
Yeah, so y'all let us know, what was the reason of them making a mistake and bringing Dre into the courtroom? We want to know, because we don't understand what was going on with that. Then you cut to the frame where Alicia is sick. She's getting rushed to the bathroom. Tommy done got this grand plan, and he's got Keisha in the bathroom being a lookout to let them know when Alicia is in the bathroom so that 2-Bit and the crew can come in and get her. How do you feel about Keisha's debut into being a bad girl?
Yeah, she's a nervous bad girl.
Hey, but she got that job done though, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. We was a little, didn't know whether or not she was gonna go through with it, and they showed her hesitate a little bit. But we'll see whether or not she continues to fit in that role.
She got it done, and they were able to get Alicia Jimenez out into the ambulance where Ghost sees Tommy getting away with her, and he is mad as hell. They block Ghost in so he can't continue his pursuit. And next thing you know, Alicia Jimenez wakes up in front of Jason with Tommy standing there. They give her a cigarette. She says, hell to the no on your demands, Jason. Jason turns around and shoots her. Tommy's mad as F.
Yeah.
Is this not, but before she dies, she says to Jason, whoever did this to me is gonna stab you in the back too. And I think that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a calling card, that is an inside nugget, that is an Easter egg in Power to let us know that at some point in time, Tommy is gonna get Jason. What do you think?
Right, I agree.
Definitely an Easter egg for that.
Now, I am surprised that they killed her off so quick.
Yeah, what? I mean, she was a big character on the show.
I thought they were going to drag this out a little more.
Yeah,
and then it was just kind of easy for them to snatch her up from federal custody.
Right.
Which is kind of
hard.
Yeah, they made it was a little too easy.
Right.
And again, I was surprised that they killed her off as quick as they did. So now that frees up. So she's no longer a threat to
Jason.
To Jason or Dre.
Or
so
Dre
was in hiding because she was out, or she was in custody, but she was still alive. So now that she's gone, he can come out of hiding.
Supposedly. And we'll get to him in a second. Next frame, you got Ghost meeting back up with Simon, of which I told y'all Simon was going to come back because Simon is a beneficiary. He's got a lot of money. And right now, Ghost needs money for the QCP. He needs money for Tasha. He needs money for Jason. So he calls Simon in. Ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, I said in the summer, I think somehow or another Simon is going to be the one thing that can help save Ghost from a lot of trouble. What do you think?
I mean, he's holding the money.
Yeah,
so,
he's got the money.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all go find y'all one rich somebody that's got some money and figure out how you can get close to him. Next frame, we follow back up with Cooper Saxe. He has Dre in there telling him that Dre's thinking he's getting ready to go scot-free. He think it's all good now. Alicia's dead. They don't hold him. That punk-ass Cooper Saxe, his crummy, crooked butt, is going to hold Dre's daughter hostage and tell him, I'm not letting you go because you get ready to become an informant. As I told y'all in my last damn video, even though y'all twerp said I didn't, You about to become an informant to get Ghost. Damn.
Would you surprised?
What is Dre gonna do?
What do you mean?
What is he go? What is he really about to go toe to toe to try to get information? Ghost is not that stupid to let Dre tell him and not know Dre is up to something. Ghost ain't no dummy. Why would they let him out of custody all of a sudden? Ghost is not no dummy.
Right.
So what is it? What is Dre's plan? What is Dre gonna do?
I still think Dre is gonna get back in the drug game, try to build him his own little empire. He's gonna team up with Jason, and it's gonna be Jason and Dre against Ghost and Tommy.
Perhaps, but in order for Dre to do all this, he's got to be pretending like he's being an informant against Ghost. Or Cooper Saxe ain't gonna be going for it. And they ended this thing on a very great, iconic little scene between Ghost calling up his boy because Ghost is lonely as hell. He ain't got no help. Tommy has beat him again, and Tommy's basically like, Ghost, I'm getting the hang of this. I don't need your ass. We not forming no alliance. So they basically are showing you that Tommy's got strength now. Ghost is in a very low place. But ladies and gentlemen, Kate Egan has not arrived on the scene yet, and she will arrive. And I'm telling y'all, that's when Tommy is gonna need Ghost. Any closing remarks, honey?
This episode moved really, really fast.
It was fast.
So a lot of action in the beginning.
50 did a good job.
You had two.
You did a good job, 50.
It was very gruesome. So I guess with 50 Cent directing, you had the sex, you had the
killing,
the visuals, with
the killing.
Not only did they get shot, you got to see the bullet go in and a tissue pop out.
Yep. And you had the cussing. I told y'all, with 50 Cent, you're gonna get sucking, effing, and cussing. I told y'all. And 50, you did good, boy. Keep on doing your thing, brother. That was good. But we really happy you brought the song back with Joe. We felt pained. And that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like our video. Please comment, subscribe. Go get yourself a life game. Drop us lines about what you expect from episode 4. I'll be dropping y'all some more power videos as we go through the week. Something to keep you updated. Something to keep this thing going till Sunday. And until the next Sexy as Hell Power review video. We'll see you.